All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the memberships right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, is a powerful, amazing course. You can get a preview by clicking the link in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, very, very important, very powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Click that link, get a preview, and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. It's an amazing, amazing site with that many mind-blowing videos from the General. Is nothing else to say. Is off the chain. Not another website that can compare, compete, become a member today. And everybody knows Seti got the popping his page on Patreon by far. It's popping, it's amazing. The link is right at the top of the chat. All you had to do is just click it, get over there, look at that menu, and you're going to join immediately. You're going to join immediately, family. Over 500 exclusive live streams that can only be viewed on Patreon. Click that link and begin to think. That's right. To all the family out there, donate to the General. Thank you. Those would like to donate, link is in the chat. I appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. Comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. More crazy shit. We talking about it today. You know what I'm saying? Got to address it. We can't float around and deal with all, we touch on our divinity, but we got to come back and we got to talk about what's going wrong too. We got to balance the scale. And so, these YNs out here are off the chain. You feel what I'm saying? YNs off the chain for real. So we got 4 teens charged, in Delhi downtown Indianapolis mass shooting. You see what I'm saying? Mass shooting. And so so again, we got to see what's going on. We got the news clip, but what's going on? You see what I'm saying? What's a motherfucker lifestyle? Talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? What was his goddamn daddy lifestyle? Talk about it. Uncles and shit. You see what I'm saying? Same shit. Get high. Listen to crazy music. Impoverish. Looking to be the next Scarface. You see, looking to be the next Nino Brown. Looking to be the next Big Meech out there on the street. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to become a king of the streets. You feel me? This is niggas' goals. Or if they ain't trying to be king, or they trying to, but they can't make the raps and shit because they done intertwine the fucking street gang with the rap gang. You see, so they, where you had a legitimate, access to make, legal paper you done brought the streets into into the rap game, and so you can't even separate the rap game from the streets now. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas is so, and probably the motherfuckers ain't making as much money as they claim they making. So motherfucker had to go back to the streets any motherfucking way, so they can halfway try to live the life that they proclaim that they living. You see what I'm saying? So that's where a motherfucker gotta go. That's where a motherfucker, because nigga, after a while, motherfuckers ain't gonna want to, who gonna want to listen to that? I guess it's enough crazy niggas that want to listen to it. You see? Well, I had to go and look at these motherfucking concerts. I'm gonna go look at me some drill music concerts. I mean, they get shot up every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? There's other, rapper, female rapper out of Chicago. They just shot her damn, what was it? Her album release party up, killed all her family. Killed all her family. That's crazy. Killed all her family. They was just there to hear the goddamn music and they killed them. You see what I'm saying? But they shot, I don't know how many people, you know what I'm saying, standing out in front of the motherfucker. But, motherfuckers, you got to be high as fuck, crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Drunk, you gone, nigga. You're gone. You own one, nigga. You own that shit. And then you listening to that drill music, and then you go and kill motherfuckers. You see, the ingredients is there. You know what I'm saying? The ingredients has been there. These are not old ingredients. Just like motherfucking make fried chicken. Ain't no motherfucking nigga. We know how to make that shit. That goddamn recipe been handed down from generation to generation. So after a while, we know what's going on. The only thing that could change it, you see what I'm saying? We know what it is. But the government or none of that, even though that's their responsibility. You see what I'm saying? That's their motherfucking responsibility to change it. Regardless. Oh, if motherfuckers they on that drill, the government supposed to say, look, we stepping in on this shit. Y'all motherfuckers is out y'all mind. Y'all rap and then you live the shit out. It's one thing to have freedom of speech and shit, but it's another thing when the shit you rapping about, you living that shit, you killing niggas. King Von, they say he was killing motherfuckers. End up getting killed. You see, killing motherfuckers, talking about killing motherfuckers, end up getting killed. How many of these niggas out here rapping with the other guy that just not too long ago, they killed him on the freeway coming off, he was on the freeway and they killed him. You see, killed him. What was this nigga name? Yellow, whatever his name. They say he killed the guy. They was friends at one time. Then they fell out. Then they went and killed the man. They jumped out on him and on the freeway and shit. And, the other guy down there, what was his name? What was his name? Down there, I think he was in Florida, had the dreads. What was his name? Fulio or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Shot him up. Yeah. Is that MO3? Is that old MO3? Yeah, they killed him. Shot him up. Yeah. Yeah, so it is. They know what they doing. Fulio. Yeah. Him too. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen here. Nigga supposed to be getting paper, man. I love it that these young G's out here got access to paper like never before. Love it. You see what I'm saying? But they dying. They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see enterprises and shit. I'm trying to see these niggas take over the rap game. You see what I'm saying? And incorporate, you know what I'm saying? And incorporate that into movies and shit and spreading out, man, and really doing this shit like we need to do it. Nigga can't even live long enough. And, it can't even live long enough, man, to even enjoy the goddamn paper. Can't even live long enough to make the motherfucker, Yeah, say there's no liberation through entertainment. You ain't gonna, it could be. It could be. Yeah, but it ain't gonna be. You see? Yeah, music plays its part. You know what I'm saying? Music plays its part. Yeah, it ain't gonna be. Yeah, it ain't gonna come because the powers that be know the strength of it. Okay, they not gonna let motherfuckers use it to they, for what it could be used for. They know the power, and so they gonna control it. That's why when motherfuckers talk about, look what these niggas rapping, look what these niggas talking about, but look who got the publishing rights, look who got the copyrights. You see what I'm saying? Who making all the motherfucking money behind it? You see? So yeah, these niggas rapping what they told to rap, and that's what they want to rap anyway. But don't come in here trying to be no conscious nigga. Don't come in here trying to rap about nothing uplifting. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in here trying to uplift the sisters. Don't come in here trying to uplift the brothers. Don't come in here do none of that. Bring your ass in here and do what I tell you. We won't drill. We won't kill. Pop it, drop it, and every fucking thing. That's what we want. You see what I'm saying? That's what we want. We want the disease, so you can get out there, get you some diseases, get shot and killed, and whatever else that go along with that. You see, whatever else go along with that. But back when we was coming up and they had conscious rap, you could see the power in it. Motherfuckers was moving a different direction with that. You see what I'm saying? Back when motherfuckers was, the conscious rap, niggas was starting to read. Niggas was going to get books and shit. They wasn't just rap. When they heard niggas rapping certain shit, they was going to get literature. They was expanding their consciousness. So it can be, because every movie got to have a soundtrack. This shit is frequency. So when you talking about liberation and you talking about frequency, and ain't no way it is. However, you EQ this shit. You have to EQ this shit to your frequency. You see, so it can be if you gonna control it, not if you gonna let another motherfucker control it, and that's what they doing it. So yes, no, we can't look to it now. We can't look to it now. But it's still enough independent motherfuckers out here, but they've been rapping crazy music for so long, it's going to be hard for a nigga to punch through. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for a nigga to punch through. You see, in this day, because they got it saturated. All them, they put the shit on the videos. They saturate because they the one, run high and who get up on the video. You see what I'm saying? Now you can't say this, that, and the third. If you put kill or something up in the motherfucker, they might take this bitch down. They might do a flag or anything. But look how many videos up, man. Niggas has got heaters and all type of choppers and motherfuckers got switches and all that shit on the whatever they got, nigga. They got all type of shit. Yeah, you got to talk to them, but you got to change the reality too, because it's gonna take more than a talk. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's gonna take more than a talk. My mama used to talk to me too, but when you get out there in them motherfucking streets, nigga, it's a different thing. You feel me? These niggas don't want to talk. You see what I'm saying? These niggas is wilding and shit. So you out there. I done been there. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? I done been out in that motherfucker, by myself. You nigga, I ain't had no older brother. So I had to take care of myself. You feel me? And you being in a motherfucking city and shit where these niggas is deep. You know what I'm saying? That's how, I was able to survive that. But, you could talk to a motherfucker all day long and you could do the right thing and shit, but you still surrounded by, motherfucker, you surrounded by the jungle. You feel what I'm saying? And getting home from school is like going through one of them damn, what's that shit? One of them, like a goddamn, it's like a goddamn jungle, retreat and shit, nigga, where you got to get through, and there's lions and tigers and shit, and you know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. No, this is the one no, this is the one in Indianapolis. We about to talk it. I'm gonna play the one from Philly too, because I was talking about Philly. This is the one. Let's play this.
it's not clear whether they are in connection to the shooting.
Here we go. Let's go.
Breaking news right now at noon. 4 teenagers are now facing various charges and allegations following that deadly downtown mass shooting Saturday morning. Now, it's important to point out here that it's not clear whether they are in connection to the shooting, but we have reached out to the prosecutor for clarification. So here's what we just learned in the last half hour. The Marion County prosecutor tells us 17-year-old Vincent Lanking is facing charges as an adult. He's accused of dangerous possession of a firearm, resisting law enforcement, and obstruction of justice. 3 other teens between the ages of 13 and 16 are all accused of various crimes. However, all 3 are accused of dangerous possession of a firearm. Now, that shooting is just one of several over the weekend across the city. At least
about 13, 15, and 16. That's crazy. 13, 15, and 16.
These 21 people were shot between Friday night and last night. 5 of them died. And we now know the names of the 2 victims killed in that mass shooting. They are 16-year-old Xavier Jackson and 15-year-old Azarian Cole. It happened early Saturday morning around 1:30 near Illinois and Washington Streets. Indy's police chief clearly frustrated with all of this violence. This is a sound from him on a rare Saturday afternoon press conference. Take a listen here.
If you're coming downtown to engage in this kind of lawlessness, you are not welcome. Stay home or go home.
City leaders are now looking for ways to crack down on youth violence. We're going to outline some of those latest efforts coming up in our 12:30 half hour. Right now, though, it isn't just police looking to make the streets of downtown safer after this weekend's mass shooting. Our Marina Silva dug into some possible solutions from others who are working to keep teens out of trouble.
Police say on the weekend, teenagers flood downtown Indianapolis unsupervised. And after a mass shooting left 2 teens dead Saturday morning, police say something has to change.
It's going to take a holistic amount of organizations, youth serving organizations, churches, pastors, city involved in it as well.
Reverend Malachi Walker is the founder of Young Men Incorporated. His organization works with not only young men, but the parents too.
What we do, there is a orientation they must attend. The orientation takes about an hour and a half, and then after that, there's a meeting we set up with the parents. And what we're trying to do is kind of create a bond.
Reverend Walker says a lot of the young men in his organizations don't have both parents in their lives.
As a matter of fact, 90% of the boys in my program are from single parent homes.
The one common denominator between my young male clients is a lack of a positive male role model.
Brad Banks is a criminal defense attorney. He was a prosecutor for years. He says boys need a positive role model.
Many of them, never met their father, or their father is an addict, or their father's in prison, and the only example they have had is the one they're now living.
He's calling on the community to step up and volunteer. Banks volunteers with Big Brothers Big Sisters, has seen it change lives.
One kid at a time. That's how we're going to make a difference and actually change this.
As for immediate change, there's talk of curfews. IMPD says
that Neanderthal the problem.
More. The city county
part
council
of the problem
wants to weigh in too. But Banks says curfew enforcement has to be effective, perhaps taking them to a program, not a justice facility.
Almost like a boys and girls club or something like that, where...
Man, listen here. I'm going to come on up out of there, because boys and girls club, they motherfuckers going to court now for all the damn molestation and shit. They ain't talking about that shit. And motherfucking Boy Scouts and goddamn Girl Scouts and shit and all of that. So they just fucked up, man. This shit fucked up. That's why black people got to understand their divinity. It all go back to the divinity of our people. Once our people lose their divinity, what the cosmos has what they were designed and what is their assignment, their sacred assignment on this planet and in this universe, Nothing else fucking matters. You see? Yeah, I did one on 4 Extra. Shit, you got to start with the divinity of a people. You running around this motherfucker, you ain't nothing but a robot. You ain't nothing but a zombie where they put another program. Christianity is a program. Islam is that ain't nothing. All that shit is programs. You need to keep you from, your divine, assignment, your divine destiny that been laid out for you. You fucking around playing. And so people, we the only motherfucker on the planet that's fucked up like that. You see what I'm saying? They know they fucked up. The Cro-Magnon, they know they fucked up. So they still know what's going on. They know they fucked up. Us, we divine beings, you understand, that didn't lost our divinity. And we thinking all this shit, ain't none of this shit gonna change until we come to understand who we are. What is our destiny? You understand, as laid out by the cosmos. And when we understand that, just like that sun is in a divine order. It plays its role every day. You see, everything that you see out here is in place, is playing its part. What's your part in all this? You act like you some abstract thing, nigga, that just out, you just was created. No, nigga, just like that sun has a divine assignment. You have a divine sacred assignment, just like that sun, no different. And if that sun don't play its part, this shit is chaos. And when you don't play your goddamn part, it's chaos. You see? And that's why we in the predicament, and that's why we got to start with Black divinity, man. That's where we got to go. We can't go nowhere else. You can't start with nothing else. You be out here teaching these niggas, and they ain't nothing but zombies. They come through, they might not, but they still zombies. That's all they is. They've been programmed by Boys Club and Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and all of that shit. And they in there molesting. They ain't nothing but perverts and demons and shit. You see? That's all they doing and shit. So that's why that's the route I take. You know what I'm saying? I don't take no other goddamn route. Because once you connect, it's on and popping. Once you understand that, and you understand who you are, you understand you the primordial, you understand all this shit out here. It's talking about your divinity, and you come to realize that all this shit, the Gnosticism, the Bible, the Quran, the Kabbalah, the Sufism, the goddamn Hermeticism, and the Theosophy, all this goddamn occultism, all these movies and shit, all of this shit is talking about you and your greatness, and how they trying to suppress you from achieving that. Game over. Game is the fuck over. You feel what I'm saying? Man, listen here. We're going to stay on this. We're going to do what we can do by most definitely putting out truth. First and foremost. Putting out motherfucking truth. I don't care what you doing. If you ain't putting out the truth, then it don't goddamn, you can be boots on the ground, but it's truth on the ground. You can put boots on the ground, but it don't be no truth on the ground. You see what I'm saying? So that don't mean nothing. Niggas be out there marching and motherfucker and march the goddamn soles off their shoes and don't achieve shit. It's truth on the ground. Appreciate y'all, family. Make sure y'all get over there to Patreon. Make sure y'all subscribe immediately. Share this with family and friends, and we're going to do it's a segment always for the young brothers and sisters over here. They give Uncle Seti a shout out. That's right. They give Uncle Seti a goddamn shout out all the time, and I love it. And and they watching. It's enough of them watching, and them gonna be the ones that go and grab the other ones out there in the street. So we doing our work over here. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.